Davison. Enzo Maresca is standing by to speak to us. Enzo, do come in and join us.
Okay. How are you doing? You all right?
Good to see you, Enzo.
They were quite good. For sure, in this moment, the result is an important part because we are close to the end of the season. In the same time, we try to achieve the result, playing in the way we want to play. And I think for some moment the team was very good. Then we don't work every day, and we don't like to finish the game in the way we finished the last 10 minutes. But I just said that for me, if we want to become an important team, we need to win also this kind of game in a dirty way, an ugly way, and so yeah, quite happy.
So what were the elements of the performance that you did like?
No, overall I think it was a very good performance. I think we deserve to win the game. We create enough chances probably already first half to score. And then I think the performance was very good. In the last 10 minutes I think the team showed also effort, togetherness, spirit, and it's something that we need.
Congratulations, another Chelsea win against Tottenham at home. I just want to ask you, I obviously have seen progression, I've seen the way that you work personally, and I just want to ask you, how you measure progression this season? Is it Champions League and winning the Europa? Is it one or the other? How do you measure progression for yourselves?
Yeah, if you measure on the result, for sure if we achieve Champions League is an important thing. But from my point of view, I try to see how we improve the day by day. And I can see since the first day, I think the team is getting better and better. We need to learn how to play different game, because tonight, I think for us, it's better when we face teams that they press higher, because we are more space to attack. In the last 4 games here, we played, Southampton, Leicester, Wolves, West Ham, all teams that they were waiting for us. So you struggle to find space, and we need to learn to play both kind of games.
Enzo, I know managers sometimes don't like to talk about individuals, but I want to ask about Moises Caicedo, because I can't think of a better defensive midfield player around right now. He is covering so much ground. He picked up a really nasty injury, could have come off. A lot of players might have even come off, but he stayed on and he was a warrior for you today.
Absolutely, completely agree with you. I think in this moment he's one of the best or the best midfielder, defensive midfielder in the world. He's doing fantastic. The best thing about Moy is that every day he's working serious, he's very humble, he's very kind, he's polite, he's a fantastic guy. And I think today was another great performance. Also, I think we had more players like Trev, Chalobah did fantastic game, but I think overall all the teams was good.
And 55 seconds into the game, you turned Tottenham with a direct ball.
Yeah.
Was that something that you maybe thought that you could get success? Was that because you did it a few times and you got a lot of great situations from it?
Yeah, we prepare. We know that they are high pressing. We know that they hold the line, very high line. So we prepare today. We prepare more option in behind, even with Jadon, even with Pedro, Nico, and also the action, the goal we score. Enzo was in the right position once again, and yeah.
But is that also the Nicholas Jackson factor in your team? Did we see the difference that he can make to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I just said to some of the players that at the end, this game belongs to the players. And if you don't have players, you can have the best idea. But and us with the Nico, we are a different team, because he's a threat in behind. Off the ball, he's pressing everyone. So we are a different team with the Nico.
Do you feel you're in a race now, Enzo? Is this little mini season to reach Champions League football next season? Aston Villa have strengthened in January. They're in form. Newcastle have some momentum as well. Manchester City are not going away.
Yeah, but I think from now on is how you manage the emotion, because in case you don't win, you see teams that they go ahead of you, and if you win, you see it there. So it's until the end it will be like this. It's how we manage the emotion, but for sure we have been all season there. The first part of the season, 5-6 months, we were even better. Now it's a matter to finish well.
Well done. Congratulations. Thank you, Enzo.
Thank you very much.
Congrats.
There is Enzo Maresca. You some live reaction. Let's show you the goal. Remind you of the Chelsea goal tonight and where it actually came from the head of Enzo Fernandez. But how did he find himself in space in the middle of the box?
Yeah, I think Tottenham will be a bit disappointed with this. You see the first phase here. It's when the ball goes out wide in the second here, Cole Palmer's feet. I think the 2 centre-backs will be disappointed, if I'm totally honest. Romero and Van der Ven. If you look here, not once did he scan the shoulder, which I think as a centre-back, you need to scan your shoulder, you need to open your body position, you need to get touch tight to the strikers. And not once did they look round, so I think they'll be disappointed with that. If Van der Ven turns his shoulder, he sees the run, maybe he can pick him up. So yeah, it was a poor goal for Tottenham point of view, great goal for Chelsea and a great assist for Colwill.
I think you're spot on. I think we talk about scanning in midfield when the ball comes into you, but if you keep your eye on Van der Ven and Romero here, never once do they look over their shoulder. He's made a really cute move, Enzo Fernandez, just got him in behind them, and both of them have got attracted to Jackson. And that's just left Fernandez all on his own. It's a really good header, great cross. Not enough pressure on the ball as well by Jed Spence. He doesn't once try to stop the cross. And then you see a midfielder who's got all the time in the world. Great header, 5 goals this season, assists. It's what we question. He needs to do more of that. And it's a really good goal.
It was a big moment as well for Cole Palmer, who hasn't had an assist in the Premier League for almost 24 hours. Levi Colwill is joining the conversation.
Okay? Yeah.
Levi, good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Still a bit out of breath. I saw you taking on the fluids as you made your way across the
Yeah, it was a tough one out there, but it meant everything to me, the boys and the fans especially. The fans are amazing out there.
It was lively, wasn't it? It was loud.
That was amazing, and they got us through that, I can tell you that.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Go on, describe a little bit more about that.
How loud it was in there in the last 10 minutes, and it was giving everything. It's giving the Tottenham fans stick everything, and that's what we need. And I'm not gonna lie, that gave us an extra 10 minutes. The runs at the end, the boys were buzzing because of it, and yeah, that was amazing.
Did it feel like a difficult game in all?
I think we broke them down well at times, and other times we might have been in a low block and we were sitting in, but we felt comfortable. We knew how they play, and we knew how to hurt them. And I think today we played really well, and we could have scored way more chances.
Yeah, Levi, big fan. Congratulations today. Obviously spoke before, you've got bundles of potential, you're growing all the time. What's next for you in terms of your development? 22 years of age, breaking into the England setup. What's next for you?
I think everyone always says, I've got a load of potential, but I don't think potential means anything. I think you've got to show it every game. And obviously this season, at times I have, and at times I haven't. So I need to keep progressing and learning, because I know where I can be, but to get there, I need to learn as much as I can. And under this gaffer especially, he's going to take me there for sure.
And in terms of leadership, obviously you're still young at 22, but you're experienced, you're gaining experience all the time. Do you see that as a role that you can grow into?
Yeah, definitely. I think the boys give me respect because they know how I like to push them, and I'm learning from Reece, from Toss, from players that have bundles of experience anyway. So I'm growing as I get older, and I've got amazing players around me that help me and help me learn.
Levi, about 55 seconds into the game, Trevor Chalobah played one into the space and in behind the 2 Tottenham centre-backs, and it's almost set the tempo. Yeah. Was that something you looked to do with Tottenham playing a high line? Because a lot of the time you do play out from the back and you're a bit more conscientious about how you play, but you were quite direct today.
Definitely, we need to win games at the end of the day. We're fighting for Champions League, and to win games we have to change our style sometimes, and we knew they had a high line, and we have Nicholas Jackson. I mean, he's a huge threat to feet and in behind, so we know if we play to his advantages, we'll get goals, and today we had great chances to score goals from that.
Just one thing you said there, Levi, to Gary, was about under this manager, you're sure that you will get there for sure. What is it about Enzo Maresca and his coaching ability then?
He's top. He's proper hands-on. He helps me out personally. He tells me what I need to improve on. He's not a manager that just says, you're amazing, you're amazing. No, he says, you need to improve on this. If I make a mistake in training, he says, come on, this is happening in games now, you need to take it to another step. And that's what he's done with me, and I know for sure that under him I'm going to improve bundles.
So getting this win tonight, you knew this was big, right,
yeah,
in terms of the Champions League?
Of course, and also it's a derby. We can never take that away from anything. That win was for the boys and the fans, because I know how much it means to everyone.
Congratulations. 3 clean sheets on the bounce here at Stamford Bridge as well. No wonder they're cheering for you.
Thank you, boys.
Levi, thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
So that's Levi Colwill from the winning dressing room.